How much do you think buying a cheap RV will actually cost you? Just 4 months ago, we traded our effing awesome tiny home on wheels to make room for this little hitchhiker.
Our genius plan was to swap it out for this throwback so old it'll make your grandma glance. So we snatched up this affordable rig for $9K, fully loaded, ready to go. What could go wrong?
I'll tell you what could go wrong. Not 100 miles into our trip, our engine blew out, which cost us thousands of dollars in towing and a whole brand new engine.
Now we're finally renovating this van. We're finding surprise after surprise that's getting quite expensive.
So now we have to answer the million-dollar question. Was buying this cheap RV a huge mistake?
Or just maybe our hard work and dedication and you clicking that red button might just save us from a $20,000 disaster.
I have been waiting for this day since the moment we purchased this van. You guys know I love to cook. This kitchen is holding me back from delicious meals, so we gotta get rid of it. First things first, this stove is super finicky. The burners only go to like max 100%. There's no dialing it in. And the oven, there's like this much space. What do you bake in there?
Teensy tiny little cakes.
Teeny tiny rotisserie chickens. The sink is wide enough, but it is not deep enough.
I mean, that is not deep at all. You don't even have a hand in there.
You can't clean anything in there. It's kind of a waste of space. Then all these little janky drawers down here. Why? Stupid. We're gonna redo the whole thing. Now that we have this beautiful prep area over here that we worked on last week, it's gonna be so much better. We can prep, and then we can cook, and then we can prep, and then we can cook.
The main thing we're prepping right now is some power tools.
Let's do this.
Prepping some power tools. Rigid. She got a baby in her belly.
Rigid. No, actually, it's really elastic.
In other news, I broke my finger.
Yay!
So I have to do this with one hand and maybe like a little bit of a like finger here, but it's too hard to close it off.
Frank was playing some heavy-duty basketball last night and things got nuts.
I was playing some of the best basketball I ever played in my life. I just sunk 6 baskets in a row. My overall game was on fire until this big guy showed up. He was huge. Due to his size, he thought he could mismatch me in the paint, but I was holding my own, and then he threw this pass, and oh man, my finger. I heard it pop, and in that moment, I knew my finger was broken.
Next thing, you gotta make sure what you do is shut your propane off. Cause I don't want no leaky gas over here. The only leaky gas over here comes from my ass. Pop inside your handy dandy trusted little spot here. Make sure you close both your valves fully. Oh, that's a lot. Make sure to close your janky.
That door's so messed up. Oh man, that's another thing we gotta fix. Frank says I could play with fire.
Next thing, burn all the gas off. See how long this thing burns for. She looks like she's turned off. I don't see any more flame there, which is great. Stop playing with fire when there's propane open here, lady.
We're well vented.
I know we are, but you know, just in case. Just in case. Now we'll be able to take out this stove. Hopefully we can get it out the door easy. Peel it away, peel it away, peel it away now.
Why?
Because they were so cheap that they didn't want to buy the actual thing that goes in there. Also, it's separated from moisture. So Alex is gonna be the one doing all the work because I'm supposed to keep my hand above my head. How long do you think I can stand like this? I'm gonna have a really strong left shoulder. In this van build, the electrical is like directly under the sink area, which
that seems so stupid.
Yeah, but it's gonna wind up staying there because there's not much space for it. Before we go any further, we really need to open up this box right here and disconnect the electrical. I usually do this with my left hand.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
What is it? Here, I mean.
I can't get it.
The tiny little box for a tiny little battery.
Yay.
Super smart.
You could see it was leaking.
The battery was leaking?
Yeah, it was starting to leak the lead acid out of it. That's acid.
Oh.
So that means that battery is most likely going bad.
Danger. Poison. probably leave that closed, okay? We have to unwire everything to get the electrical panel out. So I'm just making these marks so we know that which ones go together. We have no idea where they go to, but at least we'll know which ones go back together.
What I'm trying to figure out is why Alex is doing like boxes and whatnot. Why not just like numbers and letters?
Have fun with it, Frank.
Yeah, you can have fun wiring it later. Because I'm not going to go with your boxes and squares and triangles.
It's going to be so easy. You'll be like, oh, look, 2 squares. Perfect.
Where's the other side? I can't find them. Oh, that's it.
Baby.
Just kidding.
That's from 1985.
You don't want this breaking.
Replace that.
You don't want this thing breaking. This is a converter is what this is. It allows you to charge through 120 or at least like give power to your 12 volt side. I think. I got to look into this thing more. There's one screw right here and one screw right here. This one was missing. Oh yeah, wait. I need you to hold it. I need you to hold this so I can take off the top. You pull forward, lift up, and you have your top off. And then this right here is your gas connection. So we're gonna undo that gas connection. We're good to go. We'll be able to pull this whole thing out.
Ooh. What a piece of machinery.
The reason why we were getting smells and stuff is because of this stuff that was in there. So this thing needs to be thoroughly cleaned, but it is still a good functioning stove and oven. Like, look at this cap. Look how much dirt's on it. Ew. Like a glove, baby.
Like a very tight, sticky
Ow,
glove.
that hurt my hand. Ow. Oh, it's butyl
It's like
tape.
finny putty. It's not even sticky.
That's what butyl tape does.
Move that sink.
Trying.
Yay! Whoa. How is that useful? I don't get it.
Look what the original looked like. It was way nicer than this crap.
They ponched over it. They made it art.
Did they? Yo, first piece centerpiece is out.
I'm doing it like a pirate with my knife. Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go. Don't rip through the back wall there. Drill it and I'm gonna pull on it and it should just go zoom.
She's dead. Old kitchen is dead. New kitchen is coming soon. All this hard work restoring the RV has got my mouth as dry as an ice rink in July.
I'm sweating like a lumberjack in a maple syrup cook-off.
Frankie, hook me up with something ice cold.
I got it, babe. Luckily our ice cold fridge is cold and ready to serve drinks wherever we're at. You want one?
No matter the temperature outside, this high-performance dual-zone fridge will keep your drinks cold all day long.
And with the new off-road portable trolley, you could go wherever your wife is camping to set up shop and have a nice little picnic. Don't worry, I'm coming, babe. The grass is so high you can't see Paco.
And no matter where you set up camp, you can easily control your IceCo settings with the Bluetooth technology.
The new APL 55 IceCo fridge can be set up as a refrigerator, a freezer, or both.
Set your nomadic kitchen up right today with 12% off your IceCo fridge using code FNA vanlife 12. Now let's get back to the build. So these subway tiles were actually one of the reasons that I really liked the van, but on closer inspection, this is a different color than this. So they ran out of this tile and then bought this, but it's not the same. And then in the corners, that's not how you're supposed to do it. And then so we're gonna get this tile to match this wall here too, so we might as well just pull it all down.
Yeah, look at my hot pregnant wife doing all this work. Look at you, hottie.
I don't feel
Hottie with a baby body. What's happening there?
Stop it, Frank, you're embarrassing. The entire kitchen is out, and now we need to go to the process of measuring, figuring out everything that we want to put in here. We've got a couple of items already that we need to slot in, and then we're gonna need to purchase some more, like a sink, to get everything sorted out. figure out all the drawers and the cupboards and the cabinets and everything that we want in here. So it's time to put some pen to paper.
Hey babe, it's time. We can go see the baby.
We're going for our first Canadian ultrasound. We'll see how that goes.
We're keeping the tally. We've done one in Mexico.
Oh, it's Mexico's Independence Day is our due date.
Whoa, awesome. That's where we started the
Funny,
trip. So.
yeah.
One in the United States. Touch the belly.
Got you in here, you guys.
And now one in Canada. Well, about to be one in Canada. And we're going to tell you which one we had the best experience with.
No photos or videos allowed inside the clinic, but everything went really smoothly. She said it's all looking good. The baby's tracking like the right weight and all that kind of stuff, so. And she actually follows the channel, so what's up?
That's wild, right? What was your best experience, Mexico, US, or here when it came to the ultrasound?
They were all really good, but I think nothing beats the first time, so
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, I agree. I also really like Mexico because we were able to like be in the room together. We were able to film whatever we wanted. Like there really wasn't a restriction.
Yeah, Frank wasn't even allowed in the room for 90% of the exam, and she just brought him in at the end and showed him real quick and was like...
Yeah, and even the US one, technically we weren't supposed to film, but we snuck the camera in and filmed. You know? But yeah, so it is super exciting to see the baby's healthy.
Yep.
Everything's going great. We don't know the gender still, which is kind of wild. I kind of made a couple guesses in there, though.
Might have just been the cord.
It might have. Could have been a penis, though.
When we were first looking at this RV, one of the things that excited us about it was that it has 3 flat solar panels. They were all there. They were ready to go. They had just never been actually plugged into anything. Come to find, all 3 of those solar panels are dead. They don't work. They're broken.
One of the biggest problems about these flat solar panels is that when you stick them in the sun, they deteriorate pretty quickly because they have no way of really dispersing their heat properly. Now they have some new technology, maybe the new ones are better, but with the old ones, they kind of suck. These ones were in Nevada, in Las Vegas, in the sun all day, every day, and had no source to charge. So it had no way to disperse the heat. And I think that's the reason why they died.
The other interesting thing about these panels is that they are flexible, but only to a certain degree. Each of the flat solar panels will come with its own rating of how much you can actually flex them. And if you go beyond that flex point, you actually break all of the individual cells when you're like, wow, look how cool this is. But as soon as you take it out of the package, you might just break it and not realize. So we didn't put these up. We don't know what they were doing with them. Whatever they did, kind of flying them up. So we thought we were getting like $600 worth of solar panels for free. Meanwhile, we had to go buy a new one ourselves.
Another thing that happened when they put these on, they've damaged the whole roof with the glue that they've adhesed it with. And now I gotta figure out a way how the heck to get that off. I'll tell you what, these panels weren't gonna come off easy from the wind though, that's for sure.
We're like generally really positive people. And sometimes this stuff is just ridiculous. You gotta keep moving. Find a problem, fix the problem.
Yeah,
I can help with other things.
On the roof. That's what I said, I don't want you on the ladder.
Whoa. This is a piece of shit. If you ever saw a piece of shit, you know this was a piece of shit. Yeah, what's that smell like? Shit? Uh-huh, I knew it.
The panels are finally off the roof, but it looks like crap now, so I have to figure out a way to get this stuff off of the roof. That's gonna be challenging, but we're gonna figure it out, like we always do here at F&A Van Life. Since you're so freaking awesome for making it to the end of this video, we want to reward you.
We're gonna buy a cup of coffee for the first person to comment below which fluid was leaking out of our vehicle in this video right here.
And it definitely was not coffee.